Hey everyone, welcome to our team call. I'm Kelsey, and tonight we are going to be going through something very important as coaches in our business known as the 4 vital behaviors. So we're talking a little bit differently about them tonight. We're going to go through them one by one and talk about how they are relevant to your personal health and fitness journey as well as your business, because they are vital behaviors for a reason. It means that we should be doing them every day in our business. And while some of them may come easier to you than others, all 4 are very important. And even all the coaches on this team, I'm sure they can agree that some days things come easier to us that are in our vital behaviors than other things. And that's okay, because we're not perfect. But this is our guide and what we strive to do. So I think it's going to be helpful to kind of talk through how and why they're important for those 2 avenues. So we are going to dive right in, and Jamie and Jen, as we go, like I said, feel free to add in your own personal experiences as we go. So the first vital behavior we're going to talk about is being a product of the product, which means that you should be focusing on your journey using Beachbody workouts or incorporating them into what you're already doing, following the nutrition plans, drinking Shakeology, using Performance Line, healthy snacks like beach bars, adding in boosts like collagen or greens or whatever you need, making sure that you are incorporating those into your health and fitness journey. While it is not a requirement for you to use every product or any product that Beachbody has, it's not a requirement for you to do every workout program Beachbody's ever released. This is your journey, so regardless of what you choose, needs to be applicable to you. We're not trying to tell you that you need to do a certain thing in order to be successful. But if you want to be successful as a coach and in your own journey, you need to be consistent with using the products that Beachbody has given you and the resources. If it weirds you out to say products because then you feel like a salesperson, you can just say resources or tools or whatever other word you want to use. Because if you're a product of the resources, it's the exact same thing. You're using what Beachbody has given you. So obviously that helps you on your own journey because it keeps you on track with your goals. If you're not following the workout calendar and you're just kind of doing whatever you want, you might see some results, but not the same results that you expected. Beachbody's given you those resources for a reason. If you're drinking Shakeology every day, you're going to get different results than if you are drinking it once a week. How this relates to your business is it gives you the opportunity to share the journey that you're on with your workouts or your nutrition or the accountability that you have with your challenge group. If you are being a product of the product and you're sharing pieces of that journey, it already gives you that opportunity to share that with other people. I'm pretty sure everybody on this call anyway shares parts of their workouts every day, talks about or shares about making their pre-workout or drinking their Shakeology or having healthy snacks or sharing recipes or meals that we're making, healthy treats, all sorts of stuff like that, which is part of being a product of the product. Jamie, I know you just sent out your monthly newsletter. Is there anything specific you included in there that had to do with Beachbody product?
Yeah, I put in there recipes that were from there, I believe, like a dessert to use and then a meal to make from one of the books that she had from 21 Day Fix. And then I just put what program I'm doing next and pretty much everything. I put other things in there to just add other things.
But easy, it's something that you'd be doing anyway, so it's easy for you to share. Jen, I envy you because you you cook and you bake. You bake so many things that I feel come out of Beachbody stuff. You constantly have your carrot cake bars, and you make your own, do you make your own granola bars? What is something else that you make to eat in the
I
morning?
haven't in a while, but I mean, I hate cooking, but I do like baking because I like to eat like stuff. But like, I mean, I make the Shakeology bars and stuff a lot just because I need that little snack to help me not eat other things. But
Right.
yeah, I don't know what I've made lately, but I used to make that carrot cake, like pre-baked stuff every morning.
Yeah.
And then I needed to switch up my routine, but I like
But even so, like something as simple as that, you're going to be doing it anyway. Why not just, share it? So that benefits your business in that way as well. Okay. Second one, connect, invite, and follow up. I know as a new coach, you're like, at least I was like, oh Lord, like this is where the business comes in, right? Like it's not just about me, it's about helping other people. And that can kind of be doesn't have to be, but it can kind of be a scary, mountain to climb at the beginning. But I wanted to tell you how this actually helps your journey first, and maybe that will help you overcome that as you go. And through this connect, invite, and follow up, you get to create a culture of accountability with like-minded people who get it. And a lot of times your warm market people, those people that you already know, you're already friends with, they already follow you on Facebook, those might not be your people. You know them, but they may not get it. Like they don't understand that you're trying to get healthy. They don't get it that you want to live a healthy lifestyle. They don't get it that you're a coach for you and to help them. They might not get it. But as you connect with other people on social media or people in your real life, people that you meet, as you connect with them, you get to determine kind of that narrative of your community. So look at your feed. Who is in there? Is it people that post like stupid memes every day that have like everything to do with how they hate their job? Or do you fill your feed with people who are like-minded to you and are working to better themselves, or post motivational quotes, or are reading some really good book, or listening to personal development, or someone that makes you motivated or makes you think more positively about your situation? That is how it benefits you. How it benefits your business, obviously, is that you have to have some people to invite. And the way that you find those people to invite is by connecting with more like-minded people. It is not always going to be day one you connect, day two you invite. But that process has to start somewhere, and it starts with you deciding the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with for accountability. So think about that as you start, and as you're looking for people to follow on Instagram, think about things that you like, think about your job, think about your hobbies, think about your phase of life or your, interests right now. One of the things, especially because I've been training for a Spartan race, is I follow Spartan women on like the Spartan Women official Instagram page. And every day they share people's stories on their story. So I watch their story and I go follow all the people that are in that story, because those are like-minded people to me. They're also running Spartan races. They're also women who care about their health and fitness. Those are the people that I want to fill my feed. So that's just an example. And then of course, as coaches, and we've done a call on this, I'm sure we'll do more calls on this, but you got to have a follow-up system. We're not getting into that right now. And that also includes an invitation system. We're not getting into that now, but that's all part of that, how it benefits your business. Anything to add, guys, on connect, invite, follow up? If not, we'll just move along.
I'll just say it takes time. It's not just gonna come right away. So don't get discouraged if it takes a while, I guess.
No, definitely. I was talking to one of my girlfriends that lives in California that is a coach, and she had posted something in her team page just about, your consistency on your journey. And she had said that she had followed up with this girl 11 times, because she keeps track in her follow-up system. And whether that was, conversations about fitness or not, it was 11 times that she had followed up with this person. And she sent out a Black Friday email blast to all of her follow-up people. And time number 12 that this girl sees all this information, is finally the day that she decides that she's gonna, do this. For me, if I'm following up with someone for 11 times, that means I've probably been in contact with them for like 10 months. And you guys, sometimes it takes years. And that's okay, because I don't want you to feel like if you're going through that you're the only person that experiences that, because that is certainly not the case. We've all been there. But having that system is important. Okay, number 3, personal development. I share this all the time. This is the thing that I took for granted the most when I became a coach and didn't do anything for like a year and a half, probably, into coaching. And probably my biggest regret, because I love personal development now, finding things that are going to help me grow as a person. And that leads into how this benefits your health and fitness journey. When you find personal development, this can be faith-based, this can be business-based, this can be career-based, whatever it is, it's important for you to know that your mind thrives off of learning and assessing your strengths and weaknesses in order to improve. Your brain wants that to happen. If it's just on autopilot, then you don't have any synapses happening in your brain, and you just kind of become, that's like your boredom state, right? And I don't love to be bored. I love to be lazy, but I don't love to be bored. So I would rather sit on the couch and like watch a documentary about something interesting. Like, to me, I'm being lazy, but my brain isn't bored because I'm learning. So that's how personal development is so helpful to you, because you are able to assess your strengths and weaknesses and become better and overcome those things, or work on something that's a struggle for you. One of my favorite personal development books is by this author, Nikki Koziarz, and it's called Why Her, and it's all about comparison, because that's something that I really struggle with. And this book, I've read it twice, and I would read it every day if it wasn't so long. It's awesome. So finding something that you struggle with is helpful for your personal development. This benefits your business because it gives you content. People love you. They love your story. That's why they follow you. But they also love a good quote. People also love great motivation that doesn't come out of your mouth. It can come from someone else. And when you're doing personal development, you get that all the time. You hear something that you like or something that inspires you. You can share that with people. It doesn't have to come from your mouth to be, something that people care about. So there is all of this motivation and encouragement and knowledge that's already out there in the world. And your job with your personal development is just to pass on that knowledge, pass on the stuff that you learn. It doesn't always have to be from your personal experience. It can be from, someone else's personal experience that you learned and now you're sharing with them. Jen, do you have a favorite personal development book or something that you've read like multiple times, or something that sticks out in your mind when you think about PD?
That's a great question. I'm still behind actually on my personal development, but there's a book. Oh, now I completely lost it. I think the Badass book.
Oh yeah, You're a Badass by Jen
Sincero. That one. And of course I love Rachel Hollis. So
yeah,
her books are great. But I mean, I think you hit such a good point too. Like, you need to find, it's so easy to look at somebody's page and say, here are the top 10 personal development books. But if they don't make a connection to you, it's probably, you're not going to get anything from it. So to find those books that, like you with the comparison, that's something that's going to speak to you is really important.
Definitely. And I think the more that you want to become better, the more you can dial in on the type of PD that you're looking for. So maybe if you know that you struggle with mornings or getting up in the morning, then you need to read Miracle Morning. Or, if you can find what you struggle with and look for ways to improve it, then that's key, because you hit the nail on the head. What PD I love, somebody else, they might not care about. So just same with fitness programs. What I love, somebody else is like, no. So that always makes sense. Jamie, any PD that you think of off the top of your head, or something that you might be looking for, or?
The one that you gave me like initially from building a business at your kitchen table, the Women Empowering Women by Melanie Mitchell. I've been through most of that. She starts getting repetitive, I feel like, towards the end, but I feel like I've gotten through most of them. I started kind of jumping to things that I thought I'd relate to, like which episodes, but I've pretty much caught up with her in that sense. So I really enjoy it because it relates to me a lot.
For sure, especially because you're a mom. Not that I don't relate to Melanie Mitchell, but yeah, she talks about starting her business when she had like toddlers.
Right.
I don't relate to that, but I learned from her because she's an excellent businesswoman. But yeah, no, that's incredible. All right, last one, number 4. In my opinion, very important for your business, but also important for you, is number 4 is help people get results. This used to be called something else. Now it's called help people get results, is your 4th vital. And this is important to you, or at least it's important to me, because seeing other people's results, like Jamie's, that motivates me to stay on track with my journey, because I get in this mindset, hopefully you can relate, if she can do it, I can do it. And when, again, going back to who you surround yourself with, who are you, who's in your community, who's in your corner. When you help people get results, it in turn motivates you. It's just like a cycle, right? They inspired you, they get results, you know, you inspire them. It goes around in a circle, which is awesome, and why I love our challenge groups. This is important to your business because other people's results are your Amazon reviews. Like if someone was going to go buy you as their coach, they would see all of the reviews that people have left from your challenge groups or their experience with you as a coach, and other people's results are those reviews. Of course, you always want to ask permission before you share anyone's results, or you want to, double check with them that it's okay, or, offer to remove their name or their face or whatever. But it's important to all the people who have no idea what you do that you are actually able to help people. Because if they're not in it, they don't know. If they're not in your challenge group, they don't see that. They don't see your daily posts. They don't see your interactions. They don't read your emails that you send or the texts that you send to your challengers. They don't know about that. So you have to document that stuff and make sure to kind of breadcrumb it along, maybe once a week on Transformation Tuesday or Woman Crush Wednesday or Motivation Monday or whatever you want to do. One day a week, just share some things from the people that you're helping. That is how other people are going to know, oh, this is legit. Because I would never buy something on Amazon that had no stars and no reviews. I would probably think it was a made-up product, and it didn't even exist if there were no stars and no reviews. So think of your business the same way. That's why vital number 4, help people get results, is so important. It's not just sign them up with a challenge pack and then, let them be on their course. You have to follow up with them. You're their coach. You want them to get results because it makes you look good too. So just keep that in mind, which is what made me think of Jamie. Because I literally, before you posted that, when you sent me the picture last week or this weekend, I sent you a video, but I literally was like a cartoon with my eyes popping out of my head. I was so, first of all, proud of you. Second of all, I was like, this is what happens when people just do what they're supposed to do. Like when people just show up and freaking commit and do it right, like, dun, 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 dun. It's not magic, it's hard work, but see everyone, this is what you do. And I feel like sometimes, not that I can't, I'm sure other people are like, oh, Kelsey inspires me. But then I put my pictures next to each other and I feel like I look the same, which is true now because I don't have a ton of weight to lose. I don't have a lot of space to go like I used to. So it's important that you help other people get results because you can share those as well. Anything to add on that? Does anyone have anything to share?
No, I just find that obviously at the beginning it's difficult to do that. So
it is.
Vital doesn't come till for a while.
No, it's very true. And especially if you're starting out as a coach and you don't have a personal transformation that you want to share, especially if you choose something like Morning Meltdown that has 100 workouts, or 80-day obsession that really turns out to be more like 96 days or something. That's a long time to wait if you just show like day 1 and day 100, that's a long time. But that being said, that's why we have a team, so that you can always be sharing other people's results as well, to show what's possible for you as your business. Because I know that can be a hang up for a lot of people too. And something, I don't know if it'll be helpful, but something that I've really started to do, because I noticed that my physical transformation isn't as extreme as other people's, is I really share my nutritional transformation, because that's something that you can't see. I share my mental transformation. Like, those are things that you can't put that side by side and tell a difference, So I really try and share that kind of stuff too, because my physical transformation is, it is what it is. So that, as you start to feel that way, you can always share that as well. All right. Anything else to add? That was all I had. No? Okay, I'm going to end this recording.